Super Talk 99.7 WTN, Matt Murphy, and you halfway home this Thursday edition, December 4, 2025, with snow on the ground in certain parts of our listening audience. That's right. There's snowfall. There's also a wintry mix happening just north of I-40. I'm doing my best Ken Weaver impersonation because Ken just told you that, right? So just north of a line along I-40, there is a wintry mix happening. And I think we got rain around here.
It's mostly rain out there.
Yeah, you know.
And I like it like that.
Do you now, Ken?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of that traffic map, Ken Weaver?
I don't like that traffic map one bit, and neither do the people who are in it.
Y'all, I'm sorry. All I can tell you is it'll be there when you get there, and I hope you get there at some point before in the morning.
And we don't have to deal with it. Get off the roads at 7 p.m.
Jackson a little more self-centered in his commentary. Just go ahead and find your asses off the road by the time we have to get on it. Thank you very much.
Not my problem. Godspeed and good luck.
Let
the Hunger Games begin.
I'm just looking at the map, y'all.
Dude, it's a freaking parking lot.
Good Lord. I'm so sorry. Y'all just call me, and I'll tell you what, just call with some random complaints.
Yeah.
You know? Call and tell it that, we can make people feel better. Tell dad jokes. I don't know.
I've got a whole deck of cards.
Give me a dad joke, Ken Weaver.
All right.
Oh,
I want a dad joke. What?
All right.
Nothing wrong with it.
I'm going to pick this one out of the middle of the deck. All right. You boys ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
My wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo. I had to put my foot down.
That's so bad. I saw. It's talking about joke. I don't think I could tell this joke on the radio.
Yeah, well, then you should go ahead and tell it.
Well, I should go ahead and do it. Have y'all seen? It's an outtake of Golden Girls, where Rue McClanahan is telling Betty White this joke about a guy getting stranded on a deserted island, and all he's got's a pig and a dog. All right, I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it, Ken. You ready? I'm gonna tell this joke.
Man.
I'm gonna tell this joke. This is the joke that I cannot tell on the radio, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. So, a guy boat sinks. He's stranded on a desert island, and he's got some basic food, some water, but that's it. And he's there, and all he has with him, he has his dog, and he has a pig. And, after, weeks, even months of this existence, sad but true, this man starts having certain desires.
Goodness.
I know. It's all awful. Awful to contemplate, Ken. Awful. Awful.
Do not tell this joke.
You know the joke?
No, but I know where it's going. I'm not dumb.
Well,
Brother Murphy?
But every time he tries to get sweet on the pig, the dog starts growling at him and barking at him. And he's not proud of he's not proud of it, but, it is what it is. And so every couple of weeks, he, tries to sidle up to the pig and the dog growls at him. He gets all mad at him. And so after months of this, lo and behold, another shipwreck happens off the coast of the island. And the only survivor on the shipwreck is a beautiful woman, Ken, a beautiful, buxom woman who comes out of the ocean and onto the island. And he's like, oh, my goodness, there's another person on the island. Hallelujah. And he thinks, he says to the woman, he says, I'm so happy you're here, but I just have one request of you, just one request. And she's like, well, yes, what would you like? Anything. And he says, would you mind holding that dog? There's a much better way of telling that joke that I can't. That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
Oh, well, it's better than my flamingo joke.
I had to put my foot down. I told y'all I couldn't tell that joke, and so I didn't.
You told it all right.
I'm just trying to make people feel better about their drive home.
Well, here's what it is. We're getting good at it through practicing by doing our Nincompoops every day.
That's right.
Because we have to be careful how we present our stories.
Got to clean it up. Got to clean it up. Jackson's not very good at cleaning it up.
I'm good at cleaning it up.
You want to tell everybody why you called me a sissy last night on text?
I did. I meant it. So we were talking about recruiting in Tennessee and things. And
you were all proud of your recruiting station as a Tennessee Vol, and we were trying to explain to you yesterday that some of us still have a season to finish.
No, you asked if we were going to get a kicker.
I did. I said, y'all recruiting a kicker.
Ken's old boy, Shorty McShortshorts, is at the top of our wish list.
Or like a little transfer?
Yes.
Little NIL money?
And you said...
Little McShorty short shorts?
You said he looks like a sissy.
But he kicks like a mule, is what I said.
Like a mule.
And I
He
said,
does.
just like the great Matt Murphy himself.
Let me tell you something, boys. With our offense, that kicker's getting ready to get rich.
Look,
all we need to do is
y'all get
to
across the 50-yard line and he's good.
That's all we need. We just need to get to midfield.
That young man is something else, I'll tell you. Something else. All right. Traffic is nasty as nasty
it is, dude.
Can be.
It's going to take me 3 hours to get home tonight.
Yeah, 24 clean.
You know what?
24 cleans up around Smyrna. I mean, once you get to Smyrna, you're fine.
Yeah, Ken, you just got to sit there for 6 hours and get to Smyrna. Ken, you might as well. We got some comfortable couches here.
Jeez, Manelli. And, north of the city, it's
not bad.
It's not,
I should have moved north of 40.
You think?
No, wait. No, I'm never living north of 40 ever again.
Because of the snow?
Because of the plateau.
In fact,
the plateau will get you.
In fact, whenever I came here, the only reason I stayed is because we are just south of I-40.
Yeah, I mean,
As I was driving in, I was saying, oh, no, are we north of I-40?
Not doing that.
That's where them real fields get low.
This is what happens when you live as long as Ken lived in Boise, Idaho. Mm-hmm. How long were you there? 10 years?
10 years.
Wow.
Never saw the sun.
A lot of snow going on. Didn't you say it snowed? Did you say it snowed in June?
Yes.
In June.
Snowed in June, and all my friends, down in Oklahoma and Texas, they got pictures of them on Facebook, fishing bareback and swimming and skiing. And
you're driving to work in the snow.
Yeah.
I like the snow, Ken. I like a good snow every year.
No.
Come on, just one.
Well, here's the deal. The snow in Idaho is not dangerous snow. It's dry. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can drive
dry
on
heat.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You can drive on it. Here, it turns to ice. Everybody knows in the South, the snow's a bad deal, man, because it turns to ice.
That's what you got to worry about, that slush.
Yes.
That slush, and then it freezes over, and then it's a sheet of ice, and then it's a problem because you know what you can't do? You can drive in the snow. You know what you can't drive on? Ice.
Ice. It's like you said something that was and it is very wise, and I use it to this day. And you said it like 3 years ago.
What's that?
People were trying to go home. It was snowing, and people were trying to go home, yet the trucks were jackknifed and people were stuck in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, everything's okay until it's not.
That's right. I mean, no, and I don't know how else to describe it.
That's the only way you can.
In Atlanta, Georgia traffic is absolutely effed every day. Every day. Okay? Every day. It is FUBAR. Okay? Nashville traffic is fine until it's not.
Yes, sir.
And as soon as it's not, as that domino thing happens, and man, it gets bad quick. And then people don't know what to do. They got no clue what to do.
They can't figure it out.
They can't. Well, 1972 says, so Ken Weaver's friends like it bareback. Yeah, that's what the man said.
That was the funniest joke this segment.
6292 says, please, 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 can we not get the state to finish the 840 loop?
What happened with that?
It would fix all of this. See,
is that the tunnel?
No, that's not the tunnel's going to fix all of this. Don't worry about it. When the tunnel's done, all of this is over.
Are they building a special Ken Weaver wing?
Although every time I bring up the tunnel, I have good friends of mine who hit me up and just destroy me because they say this as soon as the tunnel opens, it's going to flood.
As soon as it opens?
That's what they tell me. That's what I get told.
So are they going to put boats in there?
I get that as soon as we get a hard rain, once that tunnel opens, that the thing's going to flood and it's not going to work and they're going to have to fill it in and be over.
Interesting.
So
they can put boats in it.
Well, but what my thing is, that'd be cool. Like
Tesla
a little
boats?
like a little canal.
Yeah.
Like you let it fill up halfway and then, and it's like a little love canal.
Hey, they should put some crappie and catfish in it, too.
Oh, man. Or just put some alligators down there.
Send the tourists down there?
Yes. Go alligator hunting. Hell no, keep all the bleep drivers off 840. Okay, there we go.
Well, yeah, I understand that, whoever said that.
And 1012 said, tell us more about the... We don't call it... Look, Chris Hand can be nasty about this all he wants. We don't call it the B&A hole on this show.
That's a pretty good name.
It is a pretty good name, and part of me is jealous that I didn't think of it first. But that's fine. That's neither here nor there. Being an a-hole indicates that somebody's an a-hole. And nobody's an a-hole.
I don't know. Have you driven on 40 recently?
Well,
somebody's an a-hole.
There's a lot of a-holes on 40. The suggestion is, and look, I don't pretend to understand the topography, particularly the geology involved in the boring of these tunnels. But I would like to believe that before someone as successful as Elon Musk spends millions and millions and millions of his dollars on something that he needs to be successful in order to be kind of proof of performance in areas other than Las Vegas, that they have done their due diligence and in coordination with the state, they've done the environmental impact studies necessary to go ahead and bore that hole from the Broadway area to, I guess it's the state capitol technically, to B&A Airport. Although there was a new development, I had this story pulled up while we're talking about it. They're going to have a little cross street action too on this tunnel. Hold on, where was that?
Really?
Yeah, they're doing. The Boring Company released a new map of its plans to extend the Music City Loop along Nashville's West End corridor. The Boring Company initially proposed twin 9.5-mile tunnels, one for each direction of travel, linking Nashville International, or B&A Airport, to the Tennessee State Capitol. Now, the Elon Musk company, Boring Company, has broadened its vision, aiming for a more extensive Nashville tunnel network. The Tunnel Boring Company's new Nashville map details an additional 2.9-mile tunnel, the West End Connector, which begins at the Cumberland River on Nashville's Lower Broad, running along West End Avenue past Centennial Park and Vanderbilt University and ending near 440.
Well, what do you know about that?
What do you know about
Ken
that?
Weaver would love that.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
I'm going.
I want to ride in the tunnel.
Aren't we riding? As a show?
Didn't they said we could?
Ken, are you in, Ken?
I'm in, man.
Okay, we're in. We're in as a show. And we're going to I have a connection that I reconnected with my guy that knows one of the chief engineers that's doing the project. So we're going to get him on the show so he can explain what level of due diligence that they've done. And here, I know people don't believe it's happened. So Mario says, Matt, I gave you the first shot at B&A hole. You read it, chuckled, and moved on. The much more imaginative Chris Hand saw the potential and ran with it. Well, that's probably.
And this is why I compared you to the Oklahoma kicker.
Because I'm a sissy?
Sure.
Because I can make 60-yarders? What? What are you saying?
I don't know. I just wanted to tie that all in a neat little bow. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's the end of the segment. Let's just circle right back to call him Matt a sissy.
Tie that in a nice, neat little sissy bow that Matt tied for us.
I wish the borer was something you could drive, and they let us drive.
Man, I would get in.
I could do some damage with that thing.
So the suggestion is that the rock that they're boring through is of a porous nature, and we will be unable to prevent water from getting into the tunnels after the tunnels have been completed. And that even if – and so I would suggest that the tunnels are going to be waterproof, and those that are against this are saying, well, even if that happens, you're changing the water table of a nature where you're going to create flood zones as a result of the tunnel. And I'll believe that when I see it.
Have you tried Flex Seal?
Man,
They drove a boat with the bottom of it being Flex Seal. Not sponsored.
Nuts. But they
But
could.
I've seen the infomercial.
I mean,
They just need an industrial level of Flex Seal.
Give me an intro. Just say, I'm Jackson Williams.
I'm Jackson Williams, and this is Flex Seal.
You can sell the hell out of some Flex Seal, Jackson.
You good, brother?
I'm just picturing Jackson in one of those boats that just has the bottom with the flex. Because that's what he does, right? He cuts the bottom out of the boat.
Cuts the bottom out of the boat. I'm telling you, the solution to the problem. Elon, give me a call. Or the people at Flex Seal. Somebody's calling right now, but I don't think it's them.
I bet it is. You better answer that phone. It's 22 after the hour at Super Talk. Super Talk 99.7 WTN. All right, we'll get to your calls momentarily. It's a Thursday, feels like Friday on the Matt Murphy Show on Super Talk because we're all kind of giddy. Snow is falling. Traffic is not moving. The dad jokes are coming in hot and heavy.
Y'all want another one?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I do.
Here we go.
Give me a dad joke.
Let's grab this one from the middle of the pack. If prisoners could take their own mug shots, they'd be called selfies.
All right, try it one more time, Ken.
If prisoners could take their own mug shots, they'd be called selfies.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand that one.
Like selfies?
Like selfies.
They'd be called selfies.
Oh.
Selfies.
I screwed it up.
The joke really is, what do you call it when a prisoner takes his own mugshot?
A selfie.
A selfie.
Oh, man. I screwed that up.
Yeah, well, I mean, wait, listen, only the mediocre are at their best 100% of the time, Ken. Remember that. Remember that. Matt, WTF. No. It's where the current flood water will go if a giant tunnel is running through our water table. Have you never taken a geography or geology class in your life?
No, but I've been to the Rainforest Cafe.
Okay. Hey, if I buy your dinner, will you go out there with me?
Yes.
Out to the Opry Mill?
I haven't been in years.
Oh, come on. That's a great place.
I think I went for my 4th or 5th birthday.
Oh, man. I love the Rainforest Cafe. Good stuff. Food kind of sucks, but at least that's my memory. I don't know. Maybe it's better now.
Video, a couple of years ago, a guy traveled across the country and went to every Rainforest Cafe. And by the end, he was borderline psychotic.
There can't be that many of them.
There's like 12, 15, but he drove across the country and went to his car broke down here in Nashville. And by the end of it, he needed some mental help. It was the music was driving him insane. He ate it like every night, 2 meals a day for like a week and a half, and he was borderline insane by the end of it.
This feels like, what was the guy's name that did Super Size Me? Great documentary. He's dead now. Sherman.
Really? He died?
Yeah, I think that guy died. I think the guy that did Super Size Me has
dead.
passed away now. But yeah, the whole bit was that he ate McDonald's for 30 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that if they asked, this was during the time that, would you like it supersized, sir? Would you like it supersized? And if they asked him that, the rule was he had to say yes. Yeah. And he had to eat it all. And he gained like 40 pounds and got sick or something. I don't know.
Goodness.
Matt, the water will stay out of the tunnel. You're not getting this right at all. It's just the water table out of the tunnel is the issue, I guess. See the channel between France and England. Well, that worked. The channel worked, right?
I believe so.
I thought that was a wild success.
You know what? I think down in Houston, they've got tunnels underwater.
Do they?
I think so.
I've been in tunnels before. So I know that tunnels work. There's one, I forget where it is, that it is a freaky deaky thing because you go out Y'all tell me where this is because it allows for ships. I can't remember. Is it Baltimore? Where you're going on a bridge over water and then the bridge just disappears because you go into a tunnel. Like because it was cheaper to bridge it to a certain place and then tunnel it, and then you go down into the tunnel under the water. Ooh. And that allows for ships to go by unabated. I forget where that was.
See, for some reason, that's scary.
Oh, no, it will. Ken, I remember, and I can't remember where it was. This is 30 years ago. But I think it's Baltimore. That's at least the way my memory is remembering all this, but I could be completely wrong. It might be somewhere else. But let me tell you, especially if you don't necessarily know what's going on, and all you know is that the road is ending. You see a big kind of a blob of concrete, and you just see the road ending, and you're like, well, where are we going? And then in front of you see the cars go floop, disappear, and it looks like they're sinking in the water. Kind of freaky.
Would not like that.
Chesapeake Bay, thank you very much. That's very good. And yeah, Lincoln Tunnel in New York City works.
Oh, well, yeah.
It also leaks a little.
Oh.
By design.
Keep it from collapsing? Keep the pressure off?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's correct. No, I do not believe for a second that we're going to create new flood zones in the city based on these tunnels. But if I get proven wrong, so be it. More dad jokes on the way. Maybe some It's So Cold jokes on the way, too. And Nincompoops in the news are on the way. And there are some that are suggesting that yours truly, Matt Murphy, that I'm the Nincompoop in the news today because of my take on the B&A hole. And yes, we did say that the B&A hole might have leakage. Oh. The last thing you need is a B&A hole. Well, you just hit the thing. I don't want to do it. Hey, I need an all call for all engineers listening to the show. I need your help. All of you engineers out there. I know we are the preferred radio program for engineers because we're smart like that. So
real smart.
I mean, we're smart. And so I would need some help from, I guess, a structural engineer or, maybe a civil engineer, some sort of engineer that can help me understand where I'm going wrong, because I got several people telling me that this is going to cause ecological disaster in Nashville. And I just have a hard time believing that. But I have I've got to call out to my engineer friends. Y'all call me and let me know. 615-737-9986. For all of you engineers out there listening, you'll get right to the front of the line. Just right to the front of the line. No waiting.
Special treatment.
Special right to the front of the line if you have any additional information on the Music City Loop, a.k.a. the leaky B&A hole.
Oh, you just took it to a new level.
I mean, that's what I'm telling you. There's going to be seepage.
Oh!
But that's natural. That's to be expected.
Especially when you get up there in age.
Goodness.
Alan is next up on the Matt Murphy Show. Hello, Alan.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Alan. I hope you are.
Oh, better than I deserve, brother.
Yeah.
Got a couple of them for you.
All right.
So bear with me.
Talk to me.
The first one is about AOC. Did you hear where AOC did not change her newborn's diapers, but every 2 weeks?
No.
You know why?
No, I didn't.
Because on the box it said good up to 10 pounds.
Hey-o!
Yeah, really. The second one is, I grew up in Nashville. When someone cuts you off in traffic, do not be tempted to lower your standards and give them the one-finger gesture.
Uh-huh.
I wave at them. When you wave at them, you're sending them the whole flock.
the whole fleet.
That's what it is.
Yeah, the whole fleet of them. Yeah, plus the thumb. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alan.
Y'all keep up the good work. Keep your powder dry.
I appreciate you, brother. I mean, look, there's some hard news going on. I mean, I need to delve into this Somalian deal, and I probably will in the 6 o'clock hour. And now I got Frank, the engineer, on the line. Can I get to Frank before Nincompoops? Is that going to be allowable for us? I'm gonna do it anyway. Frank, what's going on, Frank?
Hey, thanks for having me.
Frank, are you you're an engineer, sir?
Correct.
All right, very good. Frank, have you thought about or studied at all the Music City Loop, the tunnel experience between B&A and downtown Nashville?
not so much the tunnel, but I've been involved in some of the dams around Middle Tennessee and know a little bit about, I guess, some of the risks when it comes to karst topography and the changing of water courses and stuff like that. So, again, I can tell you what I think I know.
All right, talk to me. What do you think?
Well, I guess basically what you're doing is you're doing, okay, so you have the natural cracks and patterns that have existed all along, the sands of time of these rocks. And so water has been allowed to go in some places for a continued period of time, and then it hasn't been allowed to go to other places. And so, where water is allowed to go and get into karst topography features, so basically water that can dissolve, that's where you start having like sinkholes and stuff. So when you come in and you have all these cracks and then you drill through them, you start cracking some of those existing cracks, which ultimately could allow water that had previously not been allowed to go certain places. Now it could be allowed to go. This is what they're talking about with water table.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you could potentially be creating an opportunity for new sinkholes to form that are unforeseen, and then that could cause, the Corvette Museum to collapse and other stuff like that. In terms of flooding, there's almost certainly going to have some sort of sump situation, sump system going on with the tunnel to help mitigate some of that. There's a pretty good chance that there's going to be some leaking going on in there, and they have, sump systems for that. I guess someone mentioning that all the flood water could go in there. There's probably an event where the water, where the tunnel could go underwater, and they'd close it down, and they'd pump it dry, and they'd get back into working operations when water levels allow. So I have a feeling there's probably been a lot of discussions on the design side when they were doing this to manage our expectations once the tunnel is operational or something like that.
Yeah.
Hope that all makes sense.
No. All of this is valuable information. So the core consideration is not necessarily leakage on the inside of the tunnel, but it is creating cracks. And as you're explaining it to me, is as you drill, you're creating cracks and fissures where there otherwise were none that could allow water to get into those cracks and fissures, creating sinkholes.
It could, yeah. So it allows water to go places that had not been previously allowed to go. Think of it like fracking. People fight against fracking. So you go down deep and you turn, and all of a sudden you create these new avenues for oil to go where it didn't. Now, of course, they're trying to pump it all out, but there's going to be some collateral agitation of stuff underground, and all of a sudden people have, flammable sinks because somehow oil has been able to get into their water supply. This is all, not speaking from an authority on that, but these are the stories I've heard when it comes to fracking. So it's not too dissimilar to that idea, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. So based on your basic understanding of the project, and I don't know if you have all of the information in front of you to answer this question, but do you think this project will be successful, or do you think that it will ultimately fail?
I can't say. Kind of what you were saying, it's definitely Elon Musk. So I have a feeling, kind of like you suggested, it's not his first rodeo. I kind of doubt it will fail, quote unquote. It may be more expensive than anticipated, but yeah, I don't know. I can't say anything definitively. Who knows? Well, we're about to find out, I guess. Yeah,
we're going to find out. No doubt about that. Frank, thank you for the call. Appreciate you. It's 46 minutes after the hour. Take more calls on the tunnel, but as you hear, it's time for Nincompoops in the News. On Super Talk 99.7 WTN, Jackson Williams is chomping at the bit to go ahead and get to it. Did you win yesterday, Jackson, or what?
I have no idea. I think who won, Ken?
I don't know.
Can I ask a quick question?
I can't remember what my story was.
I suppose I can. I can't remember what mine was either. We did it at 4:35 yesterday. Has anybody done the raccoon story?
No.
Okay, good. I'm going first then. A masked burglar broke into a closed Virginia liquor store early Saturday, and he hit the bottom shelf where the scotch and whiskey were stored. The bandit was something of a nocturnal menace. Bottles were smashed, a ceiling collapsed, alcohol pooling all over the floor. The suspect was acting like an absolute animal because the suspect was an animal. It was a raccoon. Saturday morning, an employee at an Ashland, Virginia area liquor store found the trash panda passed out on the bathroom floor at the end of what was described as a drunken escapade.
He's face down.
Have you seen the picture?
Yes.
It's
it
so
cracks
good.
me up.
It wears me out. But what's funny, kid, is I've been there before. After a night of drinking and partying too hard, and you get to feel a little queasy, and you realize, boy, I gotta go to the bathroom. I might be throwing up here before you know it. And then you get to the toilet, and you're like, oh man, I'm here. So, and just in case, and then you're, and there you go, right beside the old potty. Samantha Martin, an officer who works at the local animal control, says, I personally like raccoons. They're funny little critters. He fell through one of the ceiling tiles and went on a full-blown rampage. He was apparently drinking everything. Martin said she took the raccoon back to the animal shelter, though she had her fair share of giggles along the way. Another day in the life of an animal control officer, I guess. It is believed that the creature slept the drunken night off and was eventually released on its own recognizances. That raccoon, that drunken raccoon, is my nincompoop in the news.
They're going to name it Otis Taylor.
Yeah, but tell you what. And she. Ken, your nincompoop, sir?
Yes, sir. I had to go back in time for this one, boys. 2009. Mark of stupidity. Burglary suspects drew masks and beards on their faces using permanent marker pen.
Ooh.
There was little to disguise what these two had been up to moments before police pulled them over. Would-be burglars Matthew McNelly and Joey Miller's master plan had one tiny flaw. Their disguises comprised of masks drawn on their faces with permanent marker. Police stopped their car after a witness reported two men with painted faces were trying to break into a flat in Carroll, Iowa. The caller added the pair were wearing dark hooded tops and had driven off in a big white car. Police soon spotted a 1994 Buick Roadmaster. That's a big old car.
That's a big one.
Matching the description and stopped it at gunpoint. Inside, they found the two men, both of whom had what appeared to be masks, beards, or mustaches scrawled on their faces. 23-year-old McNelly and the 20-year-old Miller were both charged with attempted second-degree burglary and released on bail. It is unknown whether or not they got those disguises off by the time they went before the judge.
Fred, you didn't get permanent marker, did you? Oh, no. Point of realization. That's pretty bad. Jackson, you're an nincompoop, sir.
Man accused of bringing meth bottle into Jefferson City IHOP, causing evacuation on Thanksgiving Day.
What?
This is in Missouri, Columbia, Missouri. A man has been charged with 2 felonies after he allegedly brought a combustible bottle of methamphetamine into a Jefferson City IHOP on Thanksgiving Day. Jason Cross, 53, of Jefferson City, was charged with manufacturing a controlled substance and first-degree endangering the welfare of a child. He is being held at the Cole County Jail without bond. An arraignment was held on Monday, and Cross pleaded not guilty by video from the jail. Cross also applied for a public defender. The probable cause statement says police were called around 6:23 p.m. Thursday to the IHOP on Missouri Boulevard. A witness allegedly told police that Cross had been talking about a bomb, and police removed one person from the restaurant and then evacuated the building, the statement says. Cross allegedly referred to having a bottle that he called a shake and bake, or a way to make meth that is extremely combustible.
Wait, shake and bake's pork chops, man. Come on.
No, that's pancakes.
Oh, okay, sure.
Court documents say Cross allegedly told police he brought the bottle of meth to the restaurant to possibly make it safe, the statement says. Cross allegedly told police that he did not think he brought a bomb into the restaurant, but thought it could be. The statement says one of the people described as a victim was a teenager who worked at the restaurant. The statement says the teenager and another person described as a witness told police that Cross had called the bottle a bomb and had been shaking it in the building, the statement says.
Can't do that. Can't start talking about bombs in the IHOP.
Just ruining everybody's Thanksgiving.
I mean, listen, I've dropped a bomb or two in the IHOP.
Been there.
Been there, done that, but they didn't arrest me for it. I bet they wanted to.
I bet.
I bet they did.
The shake and bake.
The old shake and bake.
The old,
did y'all ever?
I got to bring my shake and bake.
Did y'all ever have shake and bake?
Oh yeah, my grandmother used to make shake and bake pancakes.
Used to love it. No, shake and bake was for pork chops.
No, it's pancakes.
You can put it on chicken.
It's Bisquick.
No.
Yes.
I don't.
Jackson's too young.
Jackson, you're too young for the original shake and bake. Original shake and bake was like spices that you take the chicken or the pork chops and you put it in a bag and you shake them up and then you fry them.
Right.
No, it's this. You buy this thing of pancake mix.
Yes, sir.
You put milk or water in it.
Yes, sir.
And then you shake it, and you got fully prepared pancake batter. It's delicious.
Right, right. That's the modern day shaking.
Yeah, we're old
We're
school.
talking about how they used it before the American Revolution.
Hey, yeah. By the way, you know where the Jackson? You know where the one-legged waitress worked? IHOP. That's correct. Speaking of dad jokes, Senator Mark Pody is going to join us in a moment. He's got information on the tunnel.
He does.
Oh, that's good. Well, tell Senator to hang in there. Love talking to Mark. And he has some additional info on the tunnel and the efficacy of said same. That's on the way next. It's 53 after the hour on Super Talk. Oh, by the way, you can vote 615-737-9986.
Vote early,
on the
vote often.
Super Text line. Vote early, vote often, vote for me. Super Talk 99.7 WTN.